Hey guys, Crypto Joe back for another video. I want to go over two case studies on how two giant corporations are trying to utilize, one way they're trying to utilize blockchain technology within their company and for the future. So I'm going to start off with Microsoft here. You know, they love their patents, so they just started this patent that wants to pay you cryptocurrency to basically track you. This is just one step closer to like a social currency that we've already heard about in some circles. So the patent suggests using body heat, fluids, or brain waves to validate blockchain transactions and reward users with digital currency such as Bitcoin. I mean, you guys can read this article for yourself, but I'll highlight some things. They want to use bodily functions such as brain activity to mine cryptocurrency. They're trying. You are the machine instead of the computers mining the cryptocurrency. You are the computer. They're gathering your data while you watch different ads. While you exercise, they can see your these different functions throughout your body. As we keep going, you'll see. It says by tracking brain waves when someone watches an advert, Microsoft hopes to use the data generated as proof of work. And you just got to look into that if that's not a familiar term with you. Essentially how Bitcoin works. So as well as brain waves and heat, the patent also suggests using bodily fluid flow and organ activity movement to track range of tasks, including social media, search engines, email, visiting websites, or using chatbots. It remains to be seen what will happen in this patent, although it was published a month ago. It's still to be granted. So yeah, and then the only way that they can follow bodily fluid flow and organ activity movement is through the chipping and RFID chips. And I mean, people have been talking about this for 20 plus years now. Some got called crazy, some understood it, and I mean, this is a patent describing that. Anyway, let's go to a different company. And so Alibaba has got a patent in the pipeline that deals with copycats in the music industry. So I think this is a little more positive way of using blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. So this one says that it was granted on April 21st, and it's supposed to protect the copyright of music by hosting and vetting the content on a blockchain. One validation node and multiple music library nodes comprise the blockchain. The validation node performs originality analysis on a music track to evaluate how similar its tune, tempo, and other factors such as lyrics and beat are to other tracks in the library. The data is published to the blockchain and summarized in a second vetting report that also includes a similarity ratio. Ultimately, the process yields a recommendation on the track's originality from plurality of nodes. They're claiming this method of song vetting could help stymie copycats whose meddling with the files skirts existing copyright safeguards, including hash coding music files to prove their authenticity by stealing the sound itself. And this makes sense because if you pay attention to a lot of different music, these artists get accused of stealing cadence and lyrics and samples all the time. And sometimes it can be hard to prove that. So what they're trying to do is use blockchain technology to create some sort of proof of original sound within the music. I mean, there's been plenty of artists that have been accused of stealing, and sometimes they lawyer up and it's done right, and other times if you don't have that money to go to court, then you can't really defend yourself. So that's an interesting thing there. But this is just two examples, two case studies, two giant companies, one based in China, one out here in the US, both trying to utilize blockchain technology. We'll see what happens with this, but I'll try to pay attention to it and update you guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I mean, the Microsoft one scares me. It just does. This Alibaba one is kind of cool. That's my opinion. What do you guys think?